So I thought I'd do a video about knee pain and the exercises that we can do to try and build your knee up to prevent this from happening again. So most of the common things with knee pain are Patella Femoral pain syndrome. You may have heard of runner's knee. There's a lot of things, and what we do is I want to show you with this little model. So this is your top of your leg, this is the lower part of your leg, and this is the quadricep muscle tendon which comes over your kneecap, I don't know if you can see that there, and runs across. So what happens is when we bend our knee, you'll see that that glides over that patella. Now, sometimes, because of muscular imbalances, or because maybe you're running now which you haven't run before, or for a while, what happens is that gliding doesn't work as well, and the muscle imbalance causes a pain, or because this muscle becomes so tight, it doesn't have the same stretch as what it should do. So then you quite often, with patella femoral pain syndrome or runner's knee, is you quite often feel a lot of pain almost behind the kneecap, just by here sort of area. So if you have that, these are the exercises for you, okay? So this stretch is for the quadricep muscle, which is the one which comes from here to here. What we're going to do is we're going to hold on to something, we're going to bring your leg up, bend the knee and push your hips forward, and you're going to feel this stretch for 30 seconds. You'll feel a burning pain in this sort of region, and if I turn around to show you, we're going to come, hold on again, we're going to bend the knee, bring it up, push your hips forward, and you'll feel a burning sort of stretch at the front of the quad. We need to do that both sides for 30 seconds 3 times, which will really help to loosen that muscle off. This exercise is called a lunge, and what we're going to do is we're going to stand with our legs shoulder width apart. The idea is we're going to lunge forwards, and the key is we don't want our knee to go over the ends of our toes. So you stand in this position, we come forward, come into this position, and then come back up. And then we repeat on the other side. So we come into this position and come back up. It's a great exercise that. We'll do 3 sets of 10. It's a great exercise to try and build up and also to make sure you're strengthening up those muscles. This exercise is for your VMO muscle, or your vastus medialis oblique. It's a muscle which is just right here, but it's a key muscle in stability of the knee. You find people who cycle a lot because they do go into the extension, they build this up quite nicely. Now it's a really easy exercise to do. You're going to use a football, or if you haven't got a football or a flyaway ball, you can use a towel. We're going to roll it up into a little ball, and then we're going to put it in between our knees. What we're going to do now is we're going to keep the towel there so it doesn't fall over. We're going to very slowly, for 4 seconds, bring your leg up like this, and then 2 seconds down. The whole time I'm squeezing the towel with my knee so that it doesn't fall down. Now we'll do 3 sets of 10 on each leg. So again, squeeze it in and bring it up. And what we're doing here is we're just getting that VMO to work as well as contracting that, so we make sure that the towel doesn't fall through. The next exercise, we're going to use this towel again. So we're going to roll it up into a long sausage-like shape. We're going to put our leg flat onto the towel, like this, and then we're going to push into it for 10 seconds and then let go. So we can roll it up more so it's in this position and push straight in, so we get in that knee extension and getting that quad to really fire up. We need to do 3 sets of 10 of these, and once again, we need to make sure that we do this on both legs, okay? This exercise is called eccentric knee exercises. So it's really good for, with the damaged leg, putting pressure through it, but then not going through the painful movements. What we usually do is I'd ask you to get maybe a board to put over a step, but a towel can do. If you can roll that towel up, we're going to put it on the floor. And what we're going to do then is, the idea is that we're going to have your heels raised off the floor, so it takes the calf muscles out of the exercise, so you're really you're really using the muscles as you come down in that motion. So what we do now is we have the heels raised off the floor because it's on the towel, and what we're going to do is we're going to take 4 seconds to slowly come down into this movement. As you come down, you would then take the pressure off the bad leg and come up on the good leg. Okay? Now we can progress this. If you're comfortable in doing 3 sets of 10 of that, we can then progress it to do the injured leg. So for example, if the right leg is my injured leg, I would come like this. I would slowly come down to this movement. As we get to this position over 4 seconds, I would then change legs and stand up.